Jesus says, "My beloved child, I know the thoughts that trouble your mind and the fears that hide behind your smile. You've been trying to stay strong for so long that sometimes you forget it's okay to rest in me. I am not asking you to pretend everything is fine. I am asking you to give me the pieces of your heart that feel too heavy to carry. There are prayers you prayed with tears, moments when you felt forgotten, and seasons that made you feel unsure about your purpose. But my child, none of it was wasted. I was shaping you, teaching you, and preparing you for blessings far greater than the pain you endured. Do not worry about what you cannot control. Give me your fear, and I will give you peace. Give me your doubts, and I will give you clarity. Give me your brokenness, and I will give you healing that runs deeper than you imagine. You are not walking through darkness alone, I am lighting your path. You are not fighting battles alone, I am standing with you. Your future is safe in my hands, and the season ahead will be filled with hope, strength, and new beginnings. Trust me, my beloved child. I see the moments when you feel like you're carrying more than your heart can handle. You try to stay calm, you try to stay hopeful, yet inside you feel waves of worry rising again and again. My child, you don't have to walk through this storm alone. I am here, closer than the breath you breathe, watching over you with unending love. You wonder why certain things didn't work out, why some people changed, and why some seasons felt heavier than others. But I want you to know every shift was leading you toward a greater purpose. Every ending was making room for a new beginning. Every challenge was preparing strength within you that will serve you for years to come. Do not be afraid of what lies ahead. I am already in your tomorrow, arranging blessings, opening paths, and protecting you from unseen harm. Whenever your heart feels tired, rest in my presence. Whenever fear rises, remember that I hold your life in my hands. Whenever doubt tries to weaken your spirit, speak my name and let my peace fill you. My beloved child, keep your faith alive, your breakthrough is on its way, wrapped in my perfect timing. I know the quiet moments when your heart feels tired and your mind feels full of questions. I see the strength you show to the world and the weakness you hide when no one is watching. You may feel like you are waiting for answers, for change, for relief, but know this, I have not forgotten you. Every step you take, even the uncertain ones, is seen by me. Every prayer you whisper, even the broken ones, reaches my heart. There are times when silence makes you feel alone, but in that silence, I am working gently, arranging things you cannot yet see. Do not rush the season you are in. Growth often happens quietly, just like roots growing deep beneath the soil before the tree appears strong. What you are facing today is shaping your faith, strengthening your spirit, and preparing you for blessings that require endurance. When fear comes, lean on me. When doubt rises, remember my promises. When your heart feels heavy, rest in my presence. My beloved child, trust me completely. I am leading you toward peace, restoring what was broken, and opening doors that no one can close. Your future is held safely in my hands, and hope is closer than you think. I know the nights when your thoughts don't let you rest and the days when you keep going even though your heart feels tired. You may wonder if your efforts matter or if your prayers are still being heard. Listen carefully, nothing you have done in faith has been wasted. I see every step, every sacrifice, every silent act of love. There are seasons when answers don't come quickly and doors seem slow to open. Do not let this make you doubt my presence. I am often doing my deepest work in the waiting. I am removing what would harm you later and preparing what will bless you in ways you cannot yet imagine. When you feel uncertain, remember that I am your guide. When you feel weak, I am your strength. When you feel alone, I am closer than you think. Do not be afraid of the path ahead. I walk before you, clearing the way. I stand beside you, steadying you. I walk behind you, protecting you. My beloved child, stay faithful and keep trusting. Peace is coming, healing is unfolding, and your life is moving toward a season filled with light, purpose, and quiet joy. Jesus says, my beloved child. I know how often you try to understand everything at once, why things happened the way they did, why some prayers took longer, why certain doors closed without explanation. But my child, you are not meant to carry all the answers. You are meant to trust me, even in the unknown. I see your effort, your patience, and your desire to do what is right, even when it feels unnoticed. Nothing escapes my eyes. Every small act of faith, every moment you chose kindness over anger, every time you kept going instead of giving up, I have seen it all. Do not let temporary struggles make you doubt your purpose. Storms do not mean I have left you, they mean I am teaching you how strong you have become. I am shaping your character, refining your heart, and preparing you for responsibilities and blessings you are not yet ready to see. When confusion comes, talk to me. When fear rises, lean on me. When you feel weak, rest in my arms. My beloved child, you are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where I can reach you, guide you, and bless you. Keep walking with me. Peace is growing quietly within you, and your future is unfolding under my loving care. I know there are days when your heart feels stretched thin, when you give so much and feel like little comes back to you. You wonder if your kindness matters, if your patience will ever be rewarded, if anyone truly sees what you carry inside. My child, I see it all. Nothing you do in love is ever lost. There are moments when life feels unfair, when answers don't come, and silence feels heavy. But do not mistake silence for absence. In those quiet spaces, I am working gently, healing wounds you've carried for years and aligning things for your good. Do not compare your journey with others. Each path I design is unique, and your steps are unfolding at the pace your heart can handle. What feels slow to you is often protection. What feels like delay is often preparation. When you feel tired, come to me and rest. When fear tries to steal your peace, remember my promises. When doubts whisper lies, hold tightly to my truth. My beloved child, stay faithful and patient. I am opening doors that will lead you into deeper peace, renewed strength, and blessings that will arrive right on time. Your life is moving forward, guided by my love every step of the way. I know there are moments when your heart feels confused and your spirit feels tired, when you wonder if you are making the right choices or walking the right path. In those moments, remember this: you are never walking alone. I am beside you in every decision, every pause, and every step forward. You may not see the full picture right now, but I see it clearly. I see where you are going, who you are becoming, and how every experience is shaping you with purpose. Nothing in your life is random. Even the struggles you didn't choose are being used to grow your strength and deepen your faith. When your prayers feel unanswered, trust that I am still listening. When your efforts feel unseen, know that I value every one of them. I am teaching you patience, resilience, and trust, not to test you, but to prepare you. Let go of the fear that holds you back. Release the worry that steals your peace. Place your hopes, your doubts, and your future in my hands. My beloved child, remain faithful and gentle with yourself. I am leading you toward healing, clarity, and a season of quiet joy. What lies ahead will be worth every step you've taken with me. I know there are moments when your heart feels confused and your spirit feels tired, when you wonder if you are making the right choices or walking the right path. In those moments, remember this: you are never walking alone. I am beside you in every decision, every pause, and every step forward. You may not see the full picture right now, but I see it clearly. I see where you are going, who you are becoming, and how every experience is shaping you with purpose. Nothing in your life is random. Even the struggles you didn't choose are being used to grow your strength and deepen your faith. When your prayers feel unanswered, trust that I am still listening. When your efforts feel unseen, know that I value every one of them. I am teaching you patience, resilience, and trust, not to test you, but to prepare you. Let go of the fear that holds you back. Release the worry that steals your peace. Place your hopes, your doubts, and your future in my hands. My beloved child, remain faithful and gentle with yourself. I am leading you toward healing, clarity, and a season of quiet joy. What lies ahead will be worth every step you've taken with me. See you. Not just the version of you that the world notices, but the real you, the one who keeps going even when you feel empty, the one who smiles even when your heart is tired, the one who believes even when doubt whispers loudly. My beloved child, nothing about you is hidden from me. I know your struggles, your fears, your hopes, and the prayers you never spoke out loud. There were days when you felt forgotten, moments when you wondered if your faith still mattered, nights when silence felt heavier than pain. But hear me clearly now, I was never absent. I was present in every tear, every delay, every closed door, and every unexpected turn. Even when you couldn't feel me, I was carrying you through what you could not handle alone. You often ask why certain things had to happen. Why people changed. Why promises broke. Why paths ended suddenly. My child, some endings were necessary because they were limiting the future I was preparing for you. Some people could not go where I am taking you. Some doors closed because behind them was pain you did not need. Trust that my protection sometimes looks like disappointment. I see how hard you have tried. How you kept choosing kindness when it was easier to be bitter. How you kept forgiving when your heart was wounded. How you kept believing when nothing around you made sense. Do not think for a moment that these choices were unnoticed. Every seed you planted in faith will grow in its time. There are seasons when waiting feels endless. When progress feels slow. When others seem to move ahead while you remain where you are. But my beloved child, I do not rush what is meant to last. I am building depth in you, character, strength, wisdom, things that cannot be rushed without breaking. What I am preparing requires a strong foundation, and that is what this season is giving you. When you feel weak, remember that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. You do not need to be powerful for me to work in your life. You only. I see not only what you show the world, but also what you carry silently within your heart. I know the thoughts you replay at night, the questions you are afraid to ask, and the fears you try to silence with strength. My beloved child, you have never been invisible to me, not for a single moment. There were times when you felt abandoned, when you wondered if your faith was enough, when the road ahead seemed unclear and heavy. In those moments, you questioned whether I was still near. But listen to me now, I was closer than ever. I was in the pause, in the waiting, in the unanswered prayers, shaping something far greater than what you could see. You often think strength means having everything together, never doubting, never falling. But true strength is continuing to walk even when you don't understand the path. And you did that. Even when your heart was tired, you kept moving forward. Even when your hope felt weak, you chose not to let go. That choice mattered more than you know. I saw the disappointment when things didn't work out the way you prayed. I saw the confusion when people you trusted changed or walked away. I saw the tears you wiped away before anyone noticed. None of that was wasted. Some separations were necessary, not because you failed, but because they could not walk with you into the future I am preparing. There are seasons in life when I allow silence. Not to punish you, but to teach you how to listen. In silence, you learn to trust my presence instead of signs. You learn to rely on my voice rather than your emotions. You learn that faith is not built on what you feel, but on who I am. My beloved child, I know you compare yourself to others. You wonder why their progress seems faster, their blessings more visible, their lives more settled. But comparison steals peace and blinds you to what I am doing uniquely in you. Your journey is not late. It is not broken. It is unfolding exactly as it. Jesus says, my beloved child. My beloved child, pause for a moment and allow your heart to breathe. I know how much you have been carrying silently. I know the thoughts that keep returning late at night and the questions you do not always speak out loud. You have tried to stay strong, to stay hopeful, even when uncertainty surrounded you. I want you to know this clearly, I have never been distant from you. Even in moments when you felt unsure, I was close, guiding you gently. There were times when life unfolded differently than you expected. Plans you made with confidence changed direction. Paths you believed were certain became unclear. You wondered whether you misunderstood the signs or whether you were meant to choose differently. But my child, life is not a straight line. Growth often comes through unexpected turns. Every step you took, even the uncertain ones, has been shaping you into someone stronger and wiser. I saw the effort you put into things that did not immediately succeed. I saw how you kept going when the results were slow and the encouragement was minimal. You felt invisible at times, wondering if your work, your patience, or your faith mattered. But nothing you did with sincerity was wasted. Every honest effort added depth to your character and resilience to your spirit. You have known disappointment deeply. You trusted people who did not stay. You hoped situations would improve, only to see them remain unchanged. These experiences left marks on your heart. They made you cautious, quieter, more thoughtful. But disappointment did not break you, it refined you. It taught you discernment and showed you the strength you did not know you had. There were moments when you felt you were giving more than you received. You listened when others needed understanding. You supported when others were struggling. You stood firm even when you needed someone to stand for you. You wondered if balance would ever return. My beloved child, be still for a moment and let your heart listen. You have been moving through life carrying more than you realize. Some burdens are visible, others are hidden deep within you. You smile, you continue, you fulfill your responsibilities, yet inside you sometimes feel tired, uncertain, or quietly overwhelmed. I know every part of you, the strength you show and the fatigue you hide. I have watched you grow through moments you never imagined facing. There were days when life felt simple and hopeful, and there were days when it felt heavy and confusing. In both, I was present. Even when you felt unsure of my closeness, I never stepped away. My presence does not depend on your feelings, it remains constant. You have questioned yourself more than you admit. You wondered whether you were making the right choices, whether you were falling behind, whether you truly understood your purpose. These questions did not arise because you are weak, but because you cared deeply about living rightly. A searching heart is not a failing heart, it is a growing one. There were seasons when things did not work out despite your effort. You tried honestly. You gave your best. Yet the results did not match your hopes. This left you discouraged, wondering whether trying again was worth it. But my child, effort is never wasted. Even when outcomes disappoint, growth still happens within you. You have felt misunderstood at times. You tried to explain your intentions, yet others only saw the surface. You learned that not everyone will understand your heart. This realization made you quieter, more reserved. But remember this, being misunderstood does not mean you are wrong. It simply means not everyone sees as deeply as you do. I saw you forgive when it was difficult. I saw you stay kind when bitterness tried to take root. I saw you choose peace when conflict would have been easier. These choices shaped you more than recognition ever could. I see the tears you hide and the faith you still carry. Do not lose heart. Every delay has meaning, every pain has purpose. Walk forward in trust. I am working for you, even now, in ways you cannot yet see. I know the weight you carry and the questions you ask in silence. You have walked through uncertainty with courage, even when answers were slow. Do not doubt your worth or your path. Every step you take in faith matters. What feels delayed is being prepared. What feels lost is being reshaped. Trust me with your waiting and your becoming. I am closer than you think, guiding you gently, strengthening you daily, and opening doors at the right time. Beloved child, come and sit with me for a moment. You do not need to rush, explain yourself, or pretend you are stronger than you feel. I already know the weight you carry and the thoughts you struggle to quiet. I see the courage it takes for you to keep moving forward when clarity feels distant and strength feels thin. Let your heart rest in this truth, you are not walking alone. I have watched you grow through seasons that challenged your patience and tested your faith. Some days you felt hopeful and confident, and other days you felt unsure and overwhelmed. Still, you continued. You did not quit when it became difficult. You adapted when things changed unexpectedly. Every step you took, even the hesitant ones, mattered more than you realize. There were moments when you questioned your direction. You wondered if you were following the right path or simply reacting to circumstances. You asked me for signs, for reassurance, for confirmation. Sometimes the answers felt quiet, almost hidden. But my guidance does not always come as certainty. Often it comes as peace in your spirit, urging you forward even when your mind is unsure. I saw the effort you poured into things that did not immediately bear fruit. You worked, you waited, you hoped. When progress seemed slow, discouragement tried to settle in. You wondered if your efforts were worth it. But nothing done with sincerity is ever wasted. What you invested is building foundations that will support you later. Disappointment touched you more deeply than you expected. You believed in certain outcomes. You trusted people with genuine intentions. When things did not unfold as hoped, you felt confused and hurt. You wondered if you were too trusting or too hopeful. But hope is not weakness. It is courage. It keeps your heart open, even when the future feels uncertain. You experienced times when your kindness was misunderstood. Your silence was mistaken for indifference. Your patience was taken for granted. My beloved child, slow your thoughts and listen gently. You have been trying to understand too much at once. You have been carrying concerns that were never meant to live permanently in your heart. I see how you try to stay composed, how you keep going even when your strength feels thin. Before anything else, know this: you are deeply valued, and nothing about your journey is meaningless to me. I have seen the quiet battles you fight. Battles no one applauds, struggles no one notices. You wake up with determination even when your heart feels heavy. You choose responsibility when you could choose comfort. These choices reveal more about your character than any public success ever could. I have never overlooked them. There were seasons when your confidence faded. You questioned your abilities, your decisions, and sometimes even your faith. You wondered whether you were growing or simply surviving. But growth often feels like survival while it is happening. You are stronger today than you were before, even if you do not feel it yet. You have known disappointment in ways that reshaped your expectations. Situations you trusted did not unfold as hoped. People you believed would understand you did not. These moments left you cautious and reflective. But my beloved child, disappointment did not weaken you, it taught you discernment. It taught you how to see clearly and choose wisely. I know how deeply you hoped for certain outcomes. You prayed with sincerity. You waited with patience. When answers felt delayed, you questioned whether you were being heard. But silence does not mean absence. Often, it means preparation. While you waited, I was aligning circumstances, strengthening your inner foundation, and protecting you from what you could not yet see. There were moments when you felt invisible. You gave your best, yet appreciation did not come. You wondered if your effort mattered. But value is not measured by recognition. I see the strength you show and the weariness you hide. You have carried responsibility quietly, trusting even when answers felt distant. Do not doubt your path. Every delay is shaping patience, every challenge is building wisdom. You are growing in ways you cannot yet measure. Release the fear that tells you you are behind. Your life is unfolding at the right pace. Bring me your worries, your hopes, and your unanswered questions. I am guiding you even when the way feels unclear. Rest your heart. What is meant for you will come at the right time, and you will